Good morning. Good morning. It's May 5th and a little bit under the weather this morning. And how are you folks doing this morning? And we're here again, another day. Ah, So we're opening up. We're going to establish authority. We're going to set people's intention, right? And peace and power to the early risers. It's what is it, May 5th? May 5th, right? And you're tuned into the heartbeat of the culture with your host, Amir Shakur. Amir Shakur, that's me. And hopefully you guys are doing well because, like I said, I'm a little under the weather, so bear with me. But we're here, right? Nonetheless, I'm your host, Amir Shakur Speaks. This is the morning show. And, the man with the plan, for lack of a better use of word. We're tuning in from, if you're tuning in from the UK, if you're tuning in from Germany, if you're tuning in from Canada, if you're tuning in from anywhere around the globe, anywhere in the States, I just want to welcome you guys. Welcome to the Al Jazeera Network. And we're powered by ASN Speaks News and ASN News, and redefining what it means to lead in your community. No filters, no scripts, just the uncut truth. What we do is we do urban news, and we do it well. So let's get into it today. And without further delay, we're going to go ahead and tackle the news that matters. But before we do that, you want to come into the chat room and speak with our VIPs. And they're already in there chatting away. Your voice matters, right? Like, subscribe, and good morning to everyone all across the globe, Canada, UK, and hit that like. Hit that like button. All right. So I think we'll be all right. Excuse me if I have to tee it down to get through this session. Tee it down, guys. Tee it down, right? All right. So here we go. If you're watching from the news, the headlines lately and the news that matters while you were asleep, I'm going to start with, there it is. Mr. Trump is targeted again. Trump was targeted again last night, guys. And this one, it's about the 7th, maybe 8th, I'm losing count, of verified White House security incidents. Secret Service agent was fired on last night by an armed individual near the White House Monday night, and the suspect is now hospitalized. He was shot in an area that remains under high security this morning, and let's go ahead and look at that with intention. And if you're just joining us, we're starting off with White House security incident that left one individual, an armed individual, shot at the White House. So let's look at that. And while we're waiting on that clip, if you have not subscribed, like, follow, and subscribe, and let's get it going, okay? Let's go ahead and pull up that screen and we can share it. I think they have the clip ready. Okay, I think we have it. All right, there we go.
DC, that's a live look at the scene right now, but for one moment here, I'm going to put up this X post on your screen there. That is coming from the U.S. Secret Service Office of Communications. U.S. Secret Service personnel are on scene of an officer-involved shooting at 15th Street and Independence Avenue in Washington, D.C. One individual was shot by law enforcement. Their condition is currently not known, so please avoid the area as emergency crews are responding. Once again, this breaking news coming in just as Trump was there inside the White House speaking at that small business summit. Taking a look right now at the scene there. This is a live shot coming from Fox 5 DC there. The Associated Press did put out an article saying an individual was shot by law enforcement Monday near the Washington Monument. According to the Secret Service, the person's condition and the circumstances surrounding the shooting around 15th Street and Independence Avenue were not immediately known. Once again, on your screen right now is a live look there at that scene. We do see that there are some police cars there. It looks like far off in the distance there, you can see some of that yellow crime scene tape there. So it does look like a reporter might be stepping into the shot there to get ready for a live hit. So we're going to put this X post there on your screen saying the Secret Service says an individual was shot by law enforcement near the Washington Monument. The White House was briefly locked down there during that event there that President Trump was hosting as he talked about the Small Business Summit as we kick off National Small Business Week. So once again, the Associated Press is saying the Secret Service encouraged people to avoid that area as emergency crews responded to the shooting not far from the White House. Once again, President Donald Trump there was hosting an event, a small business event. The White House briefly locked down as authorities investigated the incident. The Secret Service did usher journalists who were outside into the briefing room, and Trump did continue that event there without opposition.
So if you're just joining us, another security incident yesterday at the White House, which left one person right now being hospitalized, and Trump is targeted again, guys. And so that leads us to how many security incidents on this president? Well, let's pull up the screen. Give us 1 second. So as of right now, this is really, I think that, to be honest with you, and let's just look at this chart. I think this chart says a lot. And why is it important? Well, you know, the level of dissatisfaction, the level of folks who are ready to go and be violent without being violently disagreeable with this president is at an all-time high. So how many assassination attempts? Well, right now, I believe it's 3 verified, and this would be the fourth or fifth security incident. So it's tolls are adding up for Mr. Trump. So if you just are joining us, White House, Mr. Trump has been targeted again, and security incident from Monday night, and yeah, doesn't seem to give with this guy and this president, and unfortunate as it is, you know, many of us don't agree with the violence. There is a high level of dissatisfaction with this president, to say none the least. So we'll keep the information out there as the information is coming in, and we still don't have a lot of information, but the person who was actually shot is in the hospital, and again, it appears to be some kind of security breach, to where they're not saying it's an attempted assassination attempt, but a Secret Service agent did fire on the armed individual on Monday at the White House. So we'll keep you guys informed about that. Let's go to the economic report, and I have some information about that as well. And this one will get a few of you guys upset, and let's flash that on the screen because I want you to get a big picture of this one. Thank you guys. Thank you for flashing it. I think we're moving a little bit slower, but according to observers on the ground in the airlines, Spirit Airlines has collapsed. No more Spirit, according to major discussions are on way regarding the broader impact of Spirit Airlines' recent collapse, which left some folks stranded at the airport, stranded in midair, should I say, and it's left a big void. A lot of folks were very, very unhappy about it. But if you have been a Spirit Airlines customer, and because they provide economy service for a lot of folks, you know, I don't think at this point it's over with. You can look forward. You can't look forward. You probably have to go with another option at this point because according to the observers and industry insider news, Spirit is defunct. It's no longer here. It has officially collapsed. So let's go ahead and go to a share screen on it. And if you are a Spirit Airlines person, yeah, it's might not be the best of days for you, especially if you had tickets for current travel. So you probably would want to make further arrangements. But go ahead and let's get that up. And I see we have it, and let's pull up the report and the clip from USA Today, I believe.
This morning, growing anger. We've been at the airport probably 15 hours now. Frustration.
What do? I mean, nobody's there, and I'm kind of confused.
And confusion among thousands of passengers caught in the collapse of Spirit Airlines. The discount carrier known for low-cost fares telling travelers early Saturday morning all flights have been canceled. Customer service is no longer available. The announcement never reached Ricardo Tejeda before he arrived at the airport.
Spirit, I think you guys should have done better for us. At least thought of us, because we supported you for more than 34 years.
In some cases, we even broke the news to passengers.
How does it feel knowing that we don't have a flight anymore? Yeah, are you pretty shocked?
The struggling airline ultimately buckled under mounting financial pressures, which the company says was worsened by a sudden rise in fuel prices. A last-ditch effort to secure a $500 million lifeline from the Trump administration failed in the final hours.
There was a number of ideas being floated on how the government could step in and be helpful to Spirit Airlines. The president was like a dog on a bone, trying to figure out a way to keep Spirit afloat.
Among the roughly 17,000 employees, some say they found out they lost their jobs through news reports. As one of the final Spirit flights landed at DFW, a solemn message from air traffic control.
I'll miss you guys. Good luck with everything.
One passenger even capturing this emotional farewell on board their flight.
Thank you for your support over the years, and onward and upward, right? God bless you all.
But the good news is many airlines are stepping up, offering job opportunities and also capping fares for affected passengers. But Willie, travel experts warn that prices could go up on routes Spirit used to fly. That includes right here in Fort Lauderdale, a major hub. Willie?
All right, so if you're just joining us, that you can now expect the collapse of Spirit Airlines. And if you have had tickets from Spirit, no longer around, it's now defunct airlines. Let's add it to the list of some of the Trump administration's mishaps. And we can pretty much say that, you know, a lot of the industry that has collapsed under the buckle of Mr. Trump, to say the least. So if you're a Spirit Airlines customer and you've had tickets either going forward or this week going forward, you know, let's go ahead and get those replaced, because this airlines is out of business and it's officially been shut down. So no more Spirit, guys. It's the end of an era. Anyway, there it is. All right. So if you're just joining us, we're tackling the news that matters. So if you haven't liked, subscribed, and shared to the Amir Shakur Speaks Morning Show and ASN News. I don't know. I might be sick, so I'm kind of getting tongue twisted again. Or maybe because I just love you guys so much, I'm getting a little melancholy. But we're going to go ahead and tackle more of the news today. So if you haven't, please like, subscribe, and share. The midterm elections, as we're going into the midterms in November 3rd to be exact, we're looking at changing the political landscape. So, you know, we are seeing primaries, especially in Indiana and Ohio. Voters are heading to the polls today for the state primaries. Key issues include congressional redistricting and testing of the administration's interference. So that is something that you guys can look at if you're in Indiana, or maybe Gary or some Hammond, Indiana, some of the areas that are closest to our region, which is Chicagoland, or even just around the globe. Indiana and Ohio have their primaries today. So check out that. And I think it should be an indication of, where Trump's policies are, Mr. Trump and his administration. And, we'll see if it's being denied even in some of these local state primaries. All right. So if you're just joining us, again, that's something that we can look at. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay, well, I think we can go to this section here. A picture can tell 1,000 words. If you have a picture, maybe bad practice, maybe a child's birthday party, maybe a bar mitzvah, maybe a senior cotillion, I don't know, something. Just send it in. Amir Shakur Speaks. Look at the banner at gmail.com, and you can see what it is, and get me those pictures. I would love to celebrate you. And this one is literally in the toilet. It's crazy, that somebody would send this picture in, but I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Give me a second, but just remember, send me those pictures and I'll go ahead and share it. This one, wow, look at that. Yeah, they sent this in. Yeah, in the toilet, like I said. So, just give me a second. I need to get my words together here. So they said SpongeBob lives in a pineapple under the sea. I didn't realize they meant in the plumbing system, right? Oh, wow. Wow. This SpongeBob looks way too happy about what's about to happen to him. And, I think, I think you guys got too much time on your hands, man. A SpongeBob toilet, as inventive as it is, it's a little bit much. And you guys just broke the hearts of probably hundreds of thousands of SpongeBob loving children out there who, well, anyway, what's the treat that SpongeBob usually eats? Okay, I'll stop. All right, guys, very unique. I'm going to give you cool points for being unique, but not SpongeBob. Come on now, why would you guys do that? Look at that. Why would you guys do that? Too much time on your hands. All right. Anyway, I'll give you half a point. If I can take a half of that half, I would take that away because I kind of like SpongeBob myself. But anyway, picture can tell 1,000 words. If you guys have any pictures, send them in and get them in, and I'm gonna do the best that I can in order to break those pictures down. But thank you for some of your great picks, guys. And what do you think about Mr. Donald Trump and this White House lockdown? I think I saw comments from the VIP room, and let's see. It's crazy. People keep trying to harm Taco. Trump always chickens out. That's Taco. That's what it means. Anyway, it's not going to succeed because of the Secret Service agents he is protected. Yeah, I get that. It's just, it's sad to see the discontent, and it is also sad to see people are willing to resort to level of violence to, carry out their frustration with this administration and this president. So, it's never acceptable. Never truly acceptable. Anyway, on a better note, guys, we're opening King Records, and it's a inspirational jazz influence label. So if you haven't got a chance, go online and check us out. Google King Records, King 7 Records, I should say, and check us out. Give us a shot. It's I guarantee you would enjoy it. So, it's Sound of Urban America. We're going to keep moving forward with this. So Just an FYI, check it out. And it's a labor of love for yours truly. So that is that. Listen, give me 1 second. Okay. Didn't want to call for sneezing you guys here, but let's say this, okay? Let's say this. Let's go back. So what we are watching, I want to do this. I want to do this, and then we'll go ahead and this is the Amir Moments editorial, and I'm every show at the end of the day, we're gonna do this editorial. So here it is. Let me remove myself from the screen real quick, and let's go ahead and let's address what it is when it comes to get that editorial back up. Thank you very much. You know, the most pressing narrative of what's going on here is that, you know, we see reports of the Trump administration, and they're proposing a lot of things that are undermining the will of the American people. So clip this, okay? And what we have to do is we have to stand visual, but we also have to look at the moment for what it really is. I mean, you know, there's a level of frustration that is amounting, especially with this administration going through a lot of the proposals. We see a lot of things that Mr. Trump is doing that don't seem to be constitutional, but yet and still he tends to proceed on with these efforts and these endeavors, even if it's outside of the interest of the American public and the national public. So I can only say that the things that we're seeing with these attempts are may even be, for lack of a better use of the word, a case of the chickens coming home to roost. We don't condone violence. We don't condone anything of that nature, especially when people are frustrated. I say talk to your congressman. I say get out and protest. I say go vote. You know, that's what I say. But one of the things that we absolutely do not condone is loss of life. So, you know, the move that's currently going on in Iran, many people have lost their lives unnecessarily. And we are hoping that if not in this phase of it, then in the next phase, the perpetrators who caused this war, meaning those who we believe in the Trump administration, will be prosecuted. And it reflects a broader, bigger picture. The government is no longer, this particular government is no longer in a mode to where they're looked up and appreciated by the people, but yet they might be the mad dogs of the world, for lack of better use of the word. So we got to be able to keep things in perspective. It is increasing. We are increasingly seeing the architect of whatever the Constitution was perceived to be, it's being torn down and compromised by this administration. And we're seeing the global setbacks around the country and around the world. So that is something that we have to think about. That is something that is no longer, there's no options anymore. The American people have to stop this administration. And, you know, it's not even a notion, but we're seeing the birth of a tokenized administration, which does whatever it wants to do with regardless of clear signals that the world doesn't care for these moves. There's a clear signal that the undisputed U.S. mission, the mission in the moment, is outside of not just, again, American interest, but public interest. We got to stop. We got to stop them. We got to stop them in their tracks. So listen, I appreciate you guys watching in. I'm going to grab some more tea and I'm going to try to make myself feel a little bit better. But thanks for being a part of the network, and we'll see you guys in the morning. That's my time. And I do want to say that if you get a chance, go ahead and go on to King Records, and I'm going to go ahead and move forward with that project. It's a labor of love. And hey, I was a musician before I was anything else, but that's why I'm smooth like that. Ha! Anyway, good night. Hey, bye-bye.